say the holy water's watered down, and this town's lost its faith. Our colors will fade eventually, so if our time is running out, day after day, we'll make the mundane a masterpiece. Oh my love, I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to the dead and buried, on the edge of your knife, staying drunk on the vine. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so loud of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground of the sanctuary. Shadow me when you talk, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found hopeless hallelujah. Hope inside of heaven's gate. Oh my life, how do you breathe and take my breath away? At your altar I will pray, with the smoke of the day. Oh my, you're taking me out of the ordinary. I want you laying me down to a dead man, on the edge of your night, staying drunk on your ride. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, the sanctuary. Shadow me when you talk, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so heavenly. Are you next to the sea? Never you're next to me. Oh my, I was in black and white until I saw your light. I thought you left too dark to find something so out of the ordinary. How are you laying me down to a dead and buried, on the edge of your night, staying drunk on your ride. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground, the sanctuary. Shadow me when you talk, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds are jealous, knowing we found.
When a shopping cart smashed my headlight, we worried we'd have to fight to get paid for such a small claim.
And life would revolve around the shop.
What's up, everybody? Hey, we'll get started in a minute.
I'll seek you out, flay you alive. One more word and you won't survive. And I'm not scared of your stolen power. See right through you any hour. I won't soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain. You'll be waiting in vain. I got nothing for you to gain. I'm taking it slow, feeding my flame, shoveling the cards of your game, and just in time, in the right place, suddenly I will play my ace. I won't soothe your pain. I won't ease your strain. You'll be waiting in vain. I got nothing for you to gain. I sound your spine is so grace, fading in forward my gaze, and just in time, in the right place, steadily emerging with grace. Failing any forward my gaze. Steadily emerging with grace. Failing any forward my gaze. Steadily emerging with grace.
Thanks for everybody for being here. We're gonna get started in just a second, just allowing everybody else to show up. So, yeah. Thanks for coming. Hey, Astara, and hey, Aries, Bloodstone. Hey, love you guys so much. Hell yeah, love you guys.
sorry that I lost our love. It really hurts sometimes. And I'm sorry, sorry. What do you want? What do you want from me? So sorry, sorry. What do you want? What do you want me to say? Sorry that I lost our love. Without a reason why. Sorry that I lost our love. It really hurts sometimes. And I'm sorry, sorry. What do you want? What do you want me to say? Sorry that I lost our love until the end of time.
I used to miss a lot because of migraine.
All right, y'all, we're
But
gonna
that
get
was
started
before
in just a
helping prevent
second.
attacks with
Thanks
Qulipta.
for being here, everybody.
You'll never
And I
truly
love you
forget.
guys very much.
Chase past lights. Face the night. And yet I fight this battle all alone. No one to cry to. No place
everybody, what's up? Hey, it's JD here. It's been an emotional morning. Sorry, I know I probably look kind of crazy right now, but thanks everybody for being here. And thanks, dude. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, Alice in Chains, freaking awesome. Yeah, the doomsday stuff. Yeah, I guess I was kind of talking about my own apocalypse in my own personal life, my own doomsday, I don't know. I'm just emotional this morning. It's my middle daughter's 15th birthday, and that's a tough one. Especially just because like the last 10 years have been just kind of a crazy haze of a whirlwind. And I haven't been the best father that I should be. And that fucking hurts. This is going to be a tough stream, so just prepare for that. I don't want to get on here and be a mess, but at the same time, you guys know me, and I'm real and I'm raw. And I tell it to you, like it is. I share my life with you, how it is and what's going on. And I only do that, because I love people. And I understand and I realize, like, how we are stuck here on this earth. And the things that we go through every day. And they're hard. This life is hard. I don't care like what kind of badass MFer you pretend to be. I know at the end of the day you feel it. And every day that you have to get up and do it again, it's hard. This life is not easy, and I don't care how much money you have. I don't care how big your house is. I don't care how good your situation might be. It's difficult, it's hard, and we all feel it, and we all struggle. And I just can't understand why, we don't help each other more like we should. It's like everybody just kind of grabs for whatever they can get, and they hold on to it, and they don't want to give it up, and they don't want to help anybody else, and they don't want to give a little bit of what they have to someone. And I get it, man. Like when you feel that scarcity, you hold on for dear life, because tomorrow is going to be hard. And it is, we all have like these moments in our life where we're on top, and we have these moments in our life where like everything is good, and like you think it's going to stay that way. And like sometimes it does for a while, but man, that storm is going to come, and it's going to shake the foundations of like everything that you ever thought to be true. And people are going to come and people are going to go. Babies are going to be born and people are going to die, man. And when people die, when people leave, that like changes everything. And I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to handle these things, because when I love deeply. And I don't like that change. It's hard to lose someone that you love so much, and I think like that's where everything that I'm going through right now, like that's where it started for me. And like I thank God every day that that I still have like Mothra in my life, but I lost her about a year ago. I lost her, and she hasn't been in my life each and every day, like physically. I felt her spiritually, but it's been hard, man. It's been hard. I've never, in my 45 years of being on this earth, I've never loved a woman like that. Not like I love her. And like, there's something that we have, that we share, that is beyond this world, that it's spiritual, and it's amazing. But it really messed me up when the daily life that we share together came to an end. I became extremely unhinged, and I really just didn't care about life anymore. And that happens. People have been through the end of relationships. People have been through divorces. I mean, I've been through a divorce, and that was difficult. But of course, during those times, I was on a lot of drugs, and I didn't feel much of anything. This go round, I've been sober, for the most part. I mean, I was shocked so much when I lost her last December. I ended up getting sober for about 5 months, but I ended up relapsing, like, in a really hardcore fucking way. Excuse my language, trying to not drop those bombs. I ended up relapsing, and that relapse led to kind of like what my current state of my life is now. And I know there's plenty of badass MFers out there that are just loving to hear me say these things, and like loving that I'm hurting and going through it, and that's cool, and that's fine. I only say to them that, I love you, and unfortunately your day will come too, because we all go through it, and none of us are immune to it. This is life, buddy, and it's just my turn right now to experience it, but your turn will be your turn will come. That's for sure. There's no ritual that you can do to get yourself out of that one, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth right there. We're all here to go through it in some way or another, and we will, and you will. We all will. We're all going to lose people that we love more than life itself. All of us will lose ourselves at some point or another. And there's different levels to it. I've realized that too. I mean, you really think at certain points that you've hit your rock bottom, but man, for a lot of us, our bottom is deeper than we could have ever fucking imagined. Just when you think you've hit rock bottom, there's about 5 more levels that you can drop, and that's a scary thing, but it's true. It's true. I'll kind of give you, like, I'm emotional today, especially too, not just because of it being my daughter's 15th birthday, and being here in the house that I own, but that I haven't lived in for the last 8 years. I've been here all weekend, with their mother and my 3 daughters. And it's always hard to come here, because I used to have a life here. I used to live with them every day, take care of them, and be like, the man of this house. But things didn't work out, with their mother and I, and that's fine. I can live with that. You know, they have an amazing mother, and I'm so grateful to her for everything that she's done. I mean, she's raised some amazing daughters, and it wasn't really like, you know, thanks to me, because I was out wilding the fuck out, being crazy, you know, being, I was being JD Temple, you know what I mean? It ain't funny. I laugh about it, but it's not funny, you know? I wasn't doing the right things as a man. Like, not at all, you know, and you know, some things in life, it's hard to come back later after the fact and be like, hey, I'm ready to do that now. Because your time will pass, opportunities, doors will close. And so now I kind of have to be like on the fringe of it, on the outskirts of it, on the outside looking in, and it's been that way for a long time. But back in the summer, back in August, you know, my life was just, it was changing. Like, so many things in my life were changing at one time. You know, ways that my life had been for 10 to 15 years that I kind of felt like were set in stone. You know, things were beginning to change. I was losing myself in a way that I never anticipated. And you know, I can kind of see now it was because it was really part of me finally becoming a man. And I was having to let go of a lot of things that I was clinging to, that was separating me from the people that I love. You know, and that's the thing about your spiritual life. You know, like, people are not always going to agree with what you're doing, and especially if you're a magical practitioner, especially if you're a witch, especially if you're a sorcerer. Like, life ain't easy. You know, this world is really, you know, ruled by religion. And for the longest time, like, I hated it, and I hated it. I hated the people. I hated what it stood for. And I don't know if that's because I just hated myself, and I hated this world, and I hated the pain that comes with it. But I think mostly it was because I hated just how hypocritical the whole thing was, you know. But I think that for the most part, I was looking at these people that I knew that were close to me, that went to church, and I knew a lot of the doctrine better than they did, some kind of way I did, and I could see that they weren't talking the talk and walking the walk. And so I saw them as hypocrites, but I wasn't really taking a step back to, like, think about, like, well, they're only human like me, and they're trying their best to live up to those standards. But it's hard. It is hard, because we are human, and we do have, like, all of these different inclinations that we want to do this and that, and, like, our flesh wants certain things. Like, our flesh wants certain things that, like, hurt other people. And that's the thing that, you know, I've come to realize about, you know, what the Christian church would consider to be sin. You know, what is a sin? It's not something that really just offends God. It's something that, like, it's because it hurts other people. you know, like it's a sin not just because God doesn't like it, it's a sin because it hurts your fellow brothers and sisters. Like, yeah, dude, it hurts when you commit adultery. It hurts other people, right? It hurts when you lie to them, right? It hurts when you steal from them. It hurts them when you want what they have and you'll do anything nefarious to get it. Like, if none of us cared about any of those things, like, what kind of world would we live in? And I tell you, yeah, we live in that world where no one gives a fuck, right? Does anybody really care if, like, they hurt someone else in order to get what they want? You know, not really. Not in the moment anyway. A lot of times they're just going to be like, fuck it, I want what I want. You know, like, I want what I want, and that's all that matters. And I don't care, like, who I hurt in order to get it. But let me tell you, brother, let me tell you, sister, that will come back to haunt you and to bite you in the butt, man. Like, you have to abide by certain spiritual laws. And like, these things that I'm talking about, you don't have to consider them to be Christian commandments, whether, you know, however they are. It's just part of being a good person, man. Like, there's certain things that you just cannot do, and you can't operate that way, especially not without thinking that it's not going to come back to bite you. And it comes back to bite you when you least expect it, and it hurts. It hurts. Think about how much it hurt that other person when you committed adultery. Think about how much it hurt that other person when you lied to them about something really important. Think about how much it hurt that other person when you stole something from them that was precious, that meant the world to them. But it might have just been like, what, $5 for you, and to do what? To get like that next fix or that drug that you needed to like satiate your flesh in that moment. And that's the thing, you know, like, we get so caught up in living in this moment. We get so caught up in wanting to satiate the lust of our flesh. And I can tell you, that is the farthest thing from being a spiritual person that you can get, is feeding into the desires of your flesh. And that's the thing too that I got caught up with in Satanism by and large, is it like getting what I wanted, feeding that monster that I was becoming, seeking pleasure by, like, you know, in like any way that I could, and in excess, no matter who it hurt or no matter who I had to trample on to get it, just to feed that desire and those fleshly desires. Like, that's the farthest thing from being a spiritual person that I can imagine. And it becomes such a heavy weight upon you after a certain period of time. And I know that's not how everybody operates, and I'm not trying to like clump everyone into you know, like categories here. But, you know, for me, my pride had become my biggest obstacle in my life. And my pride was something that really became the biggest weapon against me. Like, it was the biggest hindrance between me and my whole entire life, and me being happy, and me like getting along well in this world. And when you talk about sin, you know, pride is the biggest one, because pride has nothing to do with anything external of you. Pride is something that is indwelling within you and that comes from your heart. When you think that you are better than everyone, when you think that your shit doesn't stink, when you think that you are all deserving over everyone else just because of who you are and what your name is, how fabulous you are, how beautiful you are, that everybody wants and desires you, and that you should have things above and beyond everyone else just because it's you, hailing yourself as like this omnipotent God above all others. Like, that is when you will fall. That is when you will be smashed down. That is when you will get the biggest God smack of your fucking life. And like, that's what happened to me. Because I will tell you, like, I did believe that I was all this and that and a bag of chips, like, for real. I believed that for a very long time. I believed that even when, like, the world was crashing down around me and my house was on fire, brother. Like, there was nothing that you could do to make me not believe that I was not the bee's knees. And you can't, you know, like, yeah, dude, you need to like love yourself, but you can't think that much of yourself that that it begins to kind of like affect how you see other people, and you begin to see them as like these like little idiot peons that just can't get, that just don't get it, right? And you don't appreciate and have gratitude for anything that you are given. You know, like, my life, dude, it was so fucking blessed. It was so blessed in so many different ways. And I would just like spit on all of it. It wasn't good enough for me. It wasn't good enough for me, you know, and like most of it, you know, I've come to realize, you know, what it stemmed from, all of that. Everything that, like, the way that I would treat the people that I loved the most, I would hurt them, I would scream at them, I would break things and like be a monster. And it stemmed from me not loving myself and me hating my fucking self, and me really not being deserving of their love and their appreciation and their adoration of me, but me still demanding that they did. Even though I knew deep down in my heart I didn't fucking deserve it. But like, you get so lost in yourself that you don't know how to like really go about or even consider the fact that you might need to change, that it might be you. You can look outside of yourself and point the finger at everything, and you don't see that it's you that's causing all of this chaos, that it's you causing all this strife. That like, it may just be that like, yeah, dude, you don't deserve this right now because you're a prick. You don't deserve this because you don't give a damn about anything that you have good in your life. And you don't think that any of it's good enough. And you're like missing the whole fact that like you feel that way because you know deep in your heart that you don't deserve it and that you're not good enough. And that's something that you have to go deep within and you have to reconcile. You have to make the changes so that you know, okay, well then, yeah, dude, like, maybe I do deserve some good things. Maybe I do deserve a break here and there. Maybe I do just need to work harder. Maybe I do just really need to have some gratitude for some things that I have in my life. And like a great way to get some gratitude is to go and spend some time with people that don't have much. Go and see how their lives are. Go and see how they live. Go and see how thankful they are for a hot meal, for a jacket, for a pair of gloves, for a hat, for a cupcake. You know, things that like didn't mean a thing to you whatsoever, dude. So, you know, like I just ended up, man, like in a really bad spot, and I didn't know like what to do, you know, because my life literally was kind of falling apart all at once, and I was really kind of just losing myself. I was losing myself to alcohol for one thing. Really bad. When I relapsed, I was sober for about 4 months. But when I relapsed, that relapse came back like a freight train. It came back in such an unexpected way. It got me, it really got me. And I really didn't know what to do about it. And I appreciate y'all being here, for one thing. I really do. I'm gonna go pee real quick and grab another seltzer water, and we'll continue. Thank you all for being here. I really do. I appreciate all of you so much, and I miss you guys. And I'll tell you, I've got some important things to get to, and I will. So I'll be right back. Just hang with me for a second.
I give this part of me
right. So yeah, man. So it's a hard day, dude, because I'm only here because it's the weekend. I'm only here because I got a 2-day pass from rehab, man. Right. So, I've been in rehab for like the last 6 months. It'll be 6 months on the 15th, and that means no phone, no internet, no television. Really like no communication with the outside world except for like one 15-minute phone call every week, which that goes to my daughters. Really like being ripped away from everything and ripped away from the world, and it's like I've never been to jail, but I guess like it's pretty much like going to jail, I guess. And it's been hard, dude, and it's a year-long process, and I promised my family and promised to people that I love that like I'll see it through. I mean, I've been ready to leave like for the longest freaking time, dude. Like, but I know that it's important that I do this. As a man, it's important that I do what I say that I'm gonna do. And I said that I would do this. I said that I'd give it my best effort, and I'm going to. But like, man, it is so hard being away from everything and like literally giving up everything in order to receive like this gift of healing that I needed to receive at the level I needed to receive it. And like, you get in this situation and you realize like, holy crap, I have really messed myself up this time, bro. Like, I have really done it, man. Like, I've always been able to bounce back and recover. I mean, I've been through opiate addiction. I've been through meth addiction. The last 15 to 20 years of my life have been like in recovery mode of one way or another from some drug or another. But of course, like I was never actually like totally sober during any of those times, but I would be giving up like the hardest of the hard drugs that I was addicted to. So it's been hard, it's been difficult in that regard. But like the thing that was the hardest for me when it comes to black magic is that like it took away my relationship with my children. It took away my relationship with everyone in my family, any of the friends that I ever had outside of that I made before that. Like, basically my only friends were the ones that I made here, like on YouTube. Like, I didn't have any real friends in real life. I mean, a few, and they were practitioners as well. It was a handful, but I didn't really get to see them often or talk to them often. And like those relationships are precious to me, and I love those people. Many of those people really don't like me very much now. The ones that I was the closest to, and that hurts a lot. They especially hate what I'm doing now because I know they don't understand. I had to do what I had to do in order to save my freaking life, and in order to there was just a lot of reasons. There was a lot of reasons. I mean, I knew that I would never have a good relationship with my daughters if I didn't do certain things and if I didn't make certain changes. And I had to do that spiritually as well. You know, like you have to make sacrifices in this life. And some of those sacrifices are really, really freaking difficult, man. Like, this life is like such a crazy conundrum. Like, sometimes I just want to be like, really? Really? Like, how convoluted can you make this thing? Like, what the actual fuck? Excuse my language, but like, what the F? Like, how difficult do you really need this and want this to be? Like, what else? What else, man? What else, dude? You know, but when I say that, like, I really do forget about how good that I freaking had it, how I had it made, how I had this life that was just beyond measure, and it was everything that I could have ever wanted so many times. But as I was in the midst of having that life and living that life, did I appreciate it? Hell no. No. So, like, why do you think that I don't have it anymore? And like, that goes to speak volumes about gratitude. Like, you better appreciate what you got when you have it. That person that you hold on to, that person that you look at sometimes and you go, ugh, God, I freaking hate when you do that, or I hate when you say this, or you don't do this enough, or you don't do this right, or that right. Like, holy crap, bro. Huh. You better hold on to that. You better appreciate it. All those little stupid things that you can't stand, you're going to miss them. You're going to miss them bad. Like, you better get over yourself. You better get over that shit. Because all of that's precious. And they are precious. And they won't always be here. And you won't always be here. Every day that we have, our life is fleeting. And that's true, and that's reality, and you better know that. And I don't say that to be more, but I say that because it's the truth. None of us know when our day will come. And you really, truly better live every day like it's your last, and you better love fiercely, and you better forgive. And you better not waste your time on frivolous bullshit that doesn't matter. And you better not waste your time on who's right and who's wrong, and feuding over dumb crap that you should have gotten over and that you should have forgiven each other for. Because it's stupid, man, and it doesn't matter, and it's not gonna matter. It ain't gonna matter a year from now. It's not gonna matter 5 years from now. Don't hold on to it. You know what I'm saying? I think you do, you know, and my life now, you know, during this rehab has been filled with like serving people, you know. And I was watching Behemoth X's video from Christmas, man, and I love that dude. I know he's upset with me, man, and it sucks. And I love JS too, and I know he's hurt by me as well, and I love that guy, man, deeply. You know, I know Behemoth will hate me for saying this, but he's the most Christ-like black magic practitioner that I've ever met, and I love it. I love that about him. That video was about getting outside of yourself and serving other people, helping homeless people, helping people that are less fortunate than yourself, you know, and because it is healing. It is healing. Like, you think that your situation is bad, there's always people that are in a worse situation than you are. And that's real, dude. There's people that don't have enough food to eat. There are people that don't have warm clothes to put on their back. There are people struggling with some major, major issues that have nowhere else to turn. And trust me, like, this world becomes a very dark and scary place when you really truly have nowhere else to turn. Like, the place that I'm in right now, like, if I wasn't there, like, do I have family that loves me that would help me out and do something? Yes, I do, and I'm fortunate for that. I don't know that they would, but I would gather that they would before I would get into any kind of situation of that magnitude. But like, some of my brothers that I live with now, like, they are in that situation where it is just them in this world, and they have literally nowhere else to turn and nowhere else to go. Or they would be on the street, they would be dead. Or they would be having to figure it out. And that's a scary fucking thing, dude. Like, can you imagine? I hope that none of you out there in a situation like that, where you literally have no one out there that loves you, nowhere that you can go for a safe place, sanctuary to be, or somewhere that someone that would help you. And a lot of my brothers, that's the situation they're in. Like, this is it for them. This place right here that we're at is the biggest blessing. And, I'm really glad that I can be there to love on these guys, to show them that, like, there are people that are good people in this world that will help them if they're willing to help themselves, if they're willing to get out of whatever it is that was hindering them, that was putting them in this position, that they can have a decent shot at a decent life, or a good shot at a decent life. They can still do that. But that's what my life for the past 6 months has been focusing on: feeding people that are hungry, clothing people that need clothes, helping people get off of drugs that are on drugs and are inundated with heroin addiction and meth addiction, and drinking too much like I was, or all the above, smoking crack. A lot of people that get hung up on crack. And it's really sad what happens to their lives. And, tonight, that's what I'm going to have to return to. I'm going to go back to that place, and that's where I'm going to be. And I can see, it's a season in my life where, like, I'm healing myself, but, like, also I'm in the position to help heal these other people. And there's people that come and go into that place, on the daily. There's people that are there for 2 or 3 days and they can't hack it and they roll out. They'd rather be back on the street than be in that place where we're at. And it's a beautiful place, and I have gratitude for it, but it's not easy. It's not easy, like, you're cut off from this outside world, and you really have to kind of go deep within and really be a strong person to get through each and every day. But you have no choice but to take a really good hard look at yourself and think about, like, how did I get myself here, and, like, what do I need to do to change in order to be the person that I know that I was born to be. And so it's been really freaking hard. That's been my life, like, the past 6 months. And, like, I'm not ashamed to say it. People are going to make fun of me for this shit. I know it, but, like, I know at the same time, I know the chaos that is in their life that they don't want to show you, they don't want to talk about, and they won't. They won't. And that's fine. They can hide it for as long as they want to. They can hide it forever. Like, whatever. I really don't care. But I hope that they figure it out. I hope that they heal. And I share this with you because that's just always been, like, what I do. Like, I am very blunt, honest, and to the point. And there's really not much that I've ever kept from any of you here, and maybe I shouldn't have done that, but like spiritually speaking, I kind of feel like it has been my role to be as honest as I can be with you and to share like the good, the bad, and the ugly of my life. Whether I'm on top or whether I'm hitting rock bottom. And like this has been a season of my life where, I had to like totally come to the end of myself in order to start again and to become renewed. And like it's dirty work, man. It's hard work. So I won't be here again for a few months, probably a month and a half or so before I can get another pass to come out for a night or two. And this is going to be that way until August. And, I'm really trying to like set my life up really, really well so that when I do get out that I can, continue on and enjoy life again. But I can tell you, like, being cut off from everything, especially like being cut off from the internet and being cut off from social media, being cut off from just being able to like communicate with people like whenever I want to, like it's definitely given me a new perspective about this world. Because I would never have like chosen to do that, or I would never have been strong enough to do that by myself, to like just unplug from everything for 6 months and like not participate in like what this world has become like digitally. And I can tell you, like, holy crap, does it really change the way that you see this world? And does it change the way that you just kind of see like our state of beingness overall? Like, wow, it's really, really crazy. But yeah, thank you, Aries Bloodstone and Gray the Mage and Astara. Like, I love you guys. Yeah, dude, I'm doing good. Being sober is a good thing, but letting go of my former life, like that's been a really, really difficult thing to do. Hey, Friar Pestle, what's up, dude? I love you, man. Hey, great to see you here. Hey, Jasonius, what's up? Yeah, this is definitely like ego death 2.0 for me right here. Like, holy shit. Like, the way that this one went, like, oh my goodness. But I was just, I was talking about Behemoth X's video from Christmas. His video was talking about like helping homeless people, helping people out that were less fortunate, helping you to like pull out of your depression, all of those things. A freaking great video, man. And I love that dude. He's freaking awesome. He's awesome. And I was glad that I got to see it, because I don't get to watch any videos. I don't get to see any YouTube or send any emails or do anything like that. Hey, 420 Weed Monster, how is life going? It's going. Life is lifing right now. Like, that's what's happening with this life right here. And I hope everybody else's life out there is going good. I love you so darn much too, Astara. Glad to hear my voice and see my face. Yeah, dude. Thank you. Appreciate that. Friar Pestle says, I closed the web shop so people wouldn't buy things you couldn't deliver. That was my decision. I hope it was the right one. Yeah, dude. Absolutely. I mean, that was the way to go. And thank you for doing that, man. Like, yeah. And that was a hard decision too. I mean, like, to really just kind of like give up on everything or have to like forego everything. I mean, I made good money, really good money on magical services, and it took me 10 years to get to that point. Like, I hope that you all can like appreciate, understand that. Like, that wasn't an easy decision to make, to be like, I'm going to give that up. I'm just going to give that up. But I knew that like I was at a point to where I just couldn't do it. Like, I could not do it. When you have to understand kind of like the magnitude of the state of my beingness at that time was such that all I thought about was dying, and I wanted to kill myself so bad in so many different ways. And if it wasn't for my daughters, and if it wasn't for Mothra and how bad it would hurt them, I would have done it like a million times. And I definitely tried to, and I know, like, you know, if you try to and you don't go through with it, you're just, a total failure or whatever. You don't really want to do it. No, I did, but people stopped me. And usually when I was doing it, I didn't even know that I was doing it. And if they wouldn't have been there, then it would have happened. And that's the crazy thing too, like, I've been successful at it when I was alone many times, but somehow, some way, I'm still here. And I don't understand that. And that's a weird thing too. A lot of my brothers in the place where I live now have expressed that to me, how they had tried to end their life many times, and for some reason it didn't work. And they're still here. And like, what does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that every time you try to do that, you wake up in a different timeline or a different reality? Or does that mean that you're not getting out of here until your time is actually up? No matter what you do or how hard you try, it's not going to work until like, God says your time is up in this place. Like, you're not getting out of this one that easy, buddy. I know you might want to, but God's got different plans for you, I guess. Oh no, dude, I know, man. Yeah. Hey, Lilith Magic. Oh, dude. Oh man, it's so good to see you. Yeah, I love you too. Thank you so much. Like, I appreciate you, and it's so great to see you. It's so great to see everybody, like, really. Um, I really didn't think that I was going to be able to do this. I mean, like, they have my phone. I had to get my phone back from them in order to bring it on this weekend leave. And I was like, holy crap, I got my phone. Like, I'm going to do this, And so it's really been it's been good to be able to do this. Like, for real, it's been great. Yeah. Let's see. 1 second, everybody. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, be right back, y'all. I love you. Let me turn this on real quick.
Doug.
Imagine if we could tell everyone here that Liberty Mutual customizes car insurance to save people hundreds.
Yeah, I'm out.
Oh, what's this?
Uh-huh.
A fan?
Okay, be right back. Love you guys.
I'm tired of standing still. I need to feel your will. Every day I wait for more. I can't ignore what's at the door. I need your hand, I need your word. I need to know that you're heard. No more games, no more delay. I need you close, I need today.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me that it's meant to be. I can do this on my own. I need to know I'm not alone.
I don't wanna close my eyes. Feel your heartbeat through the night. Hold my hand, don't say goodbye. Stay with me and hold on tight.
I've been waiting for a sign. I need to know that you're mine. No more doubts, no hesitation. I need your full dedication. I can't keep standing in the dark. I need your light to leave a mark. We can fix what we let fall. I want your love, I want it all.
Tell me what you want from me. Tell me that it's meant to be. I can do this on my own. I need to know I'm not alone. I don't wanna close my eyes. Feel your heartbeat through the night. Hold my hand, don't say goodbye. Stay with me and hold on tight. I can't move forward without you. I need your voice to break through. We can start again tonight. I don't wanna lose this fight. I need your promise, I need your word. I need to hear what must be heard. No more waiting, no more lies. I need your love before it dies. I don't wanna close my eyes. Feel your heartbeat through the night. Hold my hand, don't say goodbye. Stay with me and hold on tight.
I wanna feel your hand in mine. I need your love, I need your time. We can fix what's broken here. I just want your presence near.
No more doubts, no second chance. I need your heart to take this stance. We can make it through the storm. I need your love to keep me warm. I don't wanna close my eyes. Feel your heartbeat through the night. Hold my hand, don't say goodbye. Stay with me and hold on tight.
I don't wanna wait anymore. I need your heart, I need your core. We can make it if we try. I don't wanna say goodbye. I need your touch, I need your care. I need your eyes, I need you there. No more fear, no more delay. I need your love to stay today.
I don't wanna close my eyes. Feel your heartbeat through the night. Hold my hand, don't say goodbye. Stay with me and hold on tight. I'm asking now, be here with me. We can find what we need to be. I need your love, I need your care. I just wanna know you're there. No more silence, no more lies. I need your truth, I need your lies. Take my hand, don't walk away. I need your love to stay today. I don't wanna close my eyes. Feel your heartbeat through the night. Hold my hand, don't say goodbye. Stay with me and hold on tight.
Damn, that was a beautiful song. Malther had sent that to me, and I absolutely love it. Like, wow. And I can definitely relate. Like, holy shit. Hey, Shane. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, yeah, I remember you, Shane. What's up, dude? Hey. Jasonia said, the reason I started on the quest of decoding myself is to understand who I am on a very deep level. From this, you will see what path has been laid before you. Having this will prepare you. Whoa, yeah, I remember you were doing that, like, numerology decoding or something of that nature. Like, really, really crazily. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Yeah. I'm trying to make sense of all of this. You know, I really am. And like, I know that, like, and I trust in that, like, everything is going to be okay, you know, like, and I know that, hey, Josue, what's up, dude? That we've lost a lot of people, in 2025, or we lost a few people, you know, to like ending their life, and that's really sad. And I'm just like, I'm glad that I wasn't on that list of people that ended up that way, you know. And like, I'm quite sure, and that's why, like, I hate it, because I know a lot of that was a result of people sending out crazy curses, and that's why, like, I can never be a part of anything like that ever again. And you know, I had this crazy, like, bloodlust in my aura for quite a long time. You know, about 6-8 months ago, a year ago, dude. And that's been removed from me. You know, like, that's not anything that I'm ever gonna be a part of again. At least I hope not, dude. Hey, Gray Mage. Oh, yeah, Adius Dave, just looking forward to having you on his show. Obviously, you've got some stuff to get through first. It sounds like a dark night of the soul you're experiencing. Oh, man, the deepest one ever. The deepest one ever. Yeah, I'll definitely, I'll do that, you know, once I'm out of here, if they're still, like, interested in that. You know, probably by August or September they probably won't be, but you know, we'll see. You know, we'll see what happens. Hey, James. Hey, yeah, I won't really be able to do that channeling for you anymore as of right now, brother. That's not something that, you know, I'm in the position to do, and that's, you know, I haven't been connecting, you know, with those spirits in that way. I've been having to, you know, separate myself from that, and, you know, if things ever change, I'll let you know. But right now, I've just kind of got to focus on the road ahead, and like what I'm doing and what I'm going through right now. But I hope that you're doing good. Jasonia says everything is included in decoding: mathematics, astrology, cards of illumination, tarot, alchemy, string of pi, golden ratio. There are many layers. Good God, that's crazy. That's a lot. Holy crap, dude. Well, we're going on an hour and a half almost. I'm going to go ahead and jump in the shower. My daughters will be coming home soon. I have to return back to the rehab this evening. probably around 3 or 4 o'clock. So I've got about 5 hours left before I go back to the realm, and so like, yeah, dude, like I have to go back to the realm, so I'm going to do that. But I love you all, and I hope that you're all doing good, and keep fighting the good fight, dude. Yeah, I'm doing what I got to do while I got to do it, and trying to just stay alive, just trying to stay alive right now. And thank you all so much. Thank you, Gray Mage, and Tava Baker, and Jasonius. Yeah, dude, I think that is your purpose, brother. Absolutely. And hey, my best to you all. Thank you all for being here. I love you like so much. Keep on. What's up, Aleathea? Oh yeah, that's that Shane. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna keep my head up, man. I'm gonna keep doing, what I gotta do. Like, it's just been a season of me like separating from the world, and a season of me like really just focusing on myself, and the people that I love. Like that's just what I have to do. And yeah, I love you too, Lilith. Much love to you. I love you very much. Thank you for everything, and thank you for your support. And thank you to everybody for yeah, right. I got to get out, I have to go through it. The only way out is through, right? And like that's where I've been. That's what I'm going through. And yeah, dude. I love you, Friar. Yeah, dude. Thanks, man. Yeah. It's been hard. This has definitely taken a lot of bravery and some big balls. And I man, like I just want to be honest. And I'm doing what I have to do. What's up, Salem? Yeah, absolutely. And thank you guys for being here. Like, I love you. I love you so much, man. And I'll see you guys probably in March. If not, it's going to be closer to April on my birthday. I don't know when I'm going to get out again, but that's what I'm hoping. So I'll see you all soon. And thanks for being here. I love you. And take care of yourselves, okay? Bye.